Hi everyone, I'm Ash and this is Indie Insider. My guest today is Nick Karcher. Thank you so much, Nick, for taking time out of your day to come and chat with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's only our pleasure. Could you tell us how you started your music career?
Yeah, I was like, I've been writing songs since I was like 5 years old. So,
Okay.
yeah, like I would like take the little like lyric booklets that came with the CDs and like
Oh,
try try to copy the lyrics or make my own. And then I started like posting stuff onto MySpace, and then um, it just one thing after another, and now I'm here.
now you're here. Well, just as well, because you're going to become famous one day.
I hope.
Never give up hope. Just keep on doing what you do. And before you know it, boom, there it is.
No, yeah, just work hard.
Exactly. Work hard, keep at it. And Nick, please tell us, how do you approach practicing and rehearsing? Do you have any unique techniques or routines?
Do you mean for like live gigs?
Yes.
I just kind of take it by the balls.
Oh,
Um,
that's a good explanation.
yeah, like, um, I just, I'll usually like when I first started performing, I would like use Sage before each show.
Okay.
Um, but other than that, I don't really do that anymore. But no, I just kind of hope the sound's good and then, try to bring it as much as I can.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a good explanation. And does a certain how can I say, a certain vibe get you into the mood before you go on
Um,
stage?
Yeah, I like to listen to Lose Yourself by Eminem, which is
Oh,
so crazy.
okay.
But I
Okay.
feel like that, like that song, he's kind of like, that you have one shot. Don't mess it
Why
up.
not? Oh, exactly, exactly. And how do you engage with your fans, both online and at live performances?
I try to be super interactive when I'm doing a show. Like for Mr. Obsessive, I like to have everybody sing the chorus before the song actually starts.
Oh, nice.
And then just stuff like that. Because I hate watching live shows that are like boring, where you could just like tell, like, okay, like yeah, like your music's good, but you don't
Yeah,
really like belong on the stage. So I wanna make sure that the vibes are good and fun and everybody's having a good time. But
oh, that's good.
online, I just try to post and respond to the comments, and I get messages all the time from people in like different countries and stuff. So I just always let them know, like, I really do appreciate it.
Oh, that's good. There's nothing better than with your favorite artist. When like you just said, you get message from your fans and you reply to them and you talk to them. There's nothing worse than trying to message your favorite artist or band in whatever case, and you get ignored. You know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not saying that you must be on the case 24/7, but it's nice to know that the fans know that you care.
No, yeah, and at my stage in my career, it's like I'm thankful for every single person, so I'm gonna
Oh,
respond.
oh, fantastic. And what advice would you give to aspiring musicians looking to break into the music scene?
Um, just work hard. I know I already said it, but it's like it really is a lot of work, and you have to be passionate about it, and you have to try and try, and even when you fail, you have to try again.
Yeah,
So it really just comes down to how bad you want it, I feel like, and if you want it bad enough, I don't think you really even need advice.
no, sure, sure. Just persevere. That's the thing. That's the number one rule.
Yeah,
Persevere.
it is. Yeah.
Excuse me. What's the biggest challenge you faced in your music career and how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge. That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like maybe, I guess, I feel like I haven't faced my biggest challenge yet. I feel like that's to come, honestly. But I guess this far would just be like a big challenge for me was getting my sound to be where I wanted it to be. Like,
Right.
um, it was hard to find like a team of people that cared about the music, wanted the music to be good, made the kind of music I wanted to make. Um, that was a hurdle, but
You got
got
through
past
it.
it for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Now, for someone who, well, let's put it this way. How would you describe your favorite music genre to someone unfamiliar with it?
How would I describe
Your
my music
songs,
genre?
yes. Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's pop punk with a lot of pop. I would say it's too pop to be punk, too punk to be pop.
Okay.
If they needed like a reference, I would be like, it's like Avril Lavigne and Mayday Parade. That's what I would say.
Oh, nice. I like Avril Lavigne. She's quite the spunky singer, she's nailed it.
Me too. I love Avril Lavigne.
And she really doesn't care what people think, and just talking to you, you also don't care. You put your songs out there, and if people don't like it, well, there's a door you can go, you know.
Yeah, Avril was like, she's like my biggest inspiration, like
Right.
musically. So like when I was a kid and I'm gay and stuff, and I would get bullied and like
Oh,
I would always tell myself like Avril doesn't care. Avril doesn't care. I don't care. So Avril
exactly.
was like huge, yeah, huge part of that for me.
In my eyes, whether you're gay or not, if you've got that good technique, you've got the good music, who cares? You're a person. You're a human being. What's so wrong about being
Yup.
gay? This is what I feel.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you got to talk to these people
I know. I think it's true.
because they're pretty upset about it sometimes.
Oh well, you just say, well, it's my life. If they
Little,
don't like it, it's my music.
yeah, yeah.
So I take my hat off to you, Nick. I really
Thanks.
do. You sound a fantastic person. And I know I'm not good. I shouldn't swear, but you should just say to them, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on with it. How does it with okay? We're going back to um, people being gay and what have you. There's a lot of people in the music industry that are gay. I mean, look at Elton John.
Yeah, there are a lot of, I mean, I think there could be more, but
Yeah,
I also don't want to make my whole brand and identity like me being gay. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Like I
No,
want
understand. Yeah,
I want it to just be like, yeah, like I make music and I happen to be gay and I feel like, with so many queer artists, it's like
yeah,
they're queer first and foremost and it's like, yeah, I'm gay, but I also just make music.
exactly, exactly. Now, with your creative process, how do you usually begin the process of writing a new song or a piece of music?
I usually start with like lyrics actually. Like I'm a big like lyric person.
Right.
So lyrics usually come. And then I'll find a beat. Um I'll get a melody and I'll kind of finish out a demo and then I will send it over to my team and we'll kind of just rework the whole thing. We'll usually rewrite the whole thing top to bottom
Okay.
and maybe like use some of the melodies that I had, tweak the melodies that I had, come up with new ones.
Sure.
Um, but lyrically, the final product is based around what the demo was saying or said. And then yeah, then it gets produced and mixed and mastered, and then takes like 2 months to put it out, and I do the whole thing again.
Oh, so it's quite a long process.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
takes a minute. Takes a minute for sure.
And can you just tell us what the story is behind the creation of your very first album or even single, and how did it feel to release it?
Of my recent single, you said it cut
Yes.
out. I apologize.
Sorry, your recent single, yes.
Um, it felt amazing to release that because I had wrote that song. It's called "You're the One." I wrote it about 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I had been like just sitting on it for a long time, but all of my friends they had heard it and they were like, "You need to put this one out. You need to put this one out." But I just didn't feel like I had other music I wanted to put out before that one. Like I wanted to save that one, and then
Right.
I sent it to my guys and we rewrote it and it came out so good and it's quite a bit different from the original demo.
Right.
Um but I still love it and I love it in a different way. It's a lot more upbeat, like it's more of a banger, like jump around kind of song now,
Oh,
whereas the other
nice.
one, like the demo was more like slow and sad. Um, but I'm very proud of this one. It's doing amazing for me. The response has been amazing. I'm very, very proud of this song.
Oh, fantastic. Now going back to um, with your music career, how do you balance your personal life and relationships with the demands of a music career?
Girl, you don't. Like it's it's like I'm actually in Chicago right now. I'm from
Okay,
Chicago. I live in Jersey, but I'm from Chicago.
right,
So I came home this weekend to shoot like a video actually. Um, and it was my cousin's birthday,
right.
and like between the video, I it was like a long shoot. I'm tired. I'm exhausted right now. It was literally last night, but between the shoot and then like the
Yeah.
birthday, there there was like no time for anything else, and I had like a million people calling me and texting me, being like, "Oh my gosh, you're
Oh,
home. I want to see you." But it's like, girl, you really don't have the time, and it's like you gotta be focused and you gotta put your energy where you need it to go.
oh, that's horrible. I mean, one person trying to split yourself into like five different people to go and see your friends and etc.
No, yeah, it's very exhausting, but
I can imagine.
you just gotta you gotta keep focused.
You've got to. Now, Nick, tell us, do you have any practices or rituals? Do you, before you go on stage? I know we discussed this earlier, but now, do you just psych yourself up and say, right, let's do this?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh man,
That's what I do.
yeah. Do you
I'm like a
choose?
very big like
Yeah.
overthinker.
Do you?
Yeah, so if I like sit there and I like think about it too much, I
Oh,
cheap
then
myself
it's
out. So I'd rather just
oh
get up on stage and do it.
yeah. You don't get stage fright.
No, I've dealt with that. I deal with that for sure.
Okay,
It's not as bad as it used to be. I think I've gotten more comfortable. But yeah, like my first show, I was like petrified. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
oh no. And now, and what do you feel when you go on stage and you hear the crowd cheer? Does that make you feel even more determined to carry on?
Yeah, I it just makes me feel like okay, you guys are enjoying it, right? Like, um, I try not to think about it so much when I'm up there. I
Right,
really try to think about like the music, right? Like I want these are my songs and words I wrote and my art, so I want to deliver it in the best way. So I really focus on like making sure I sound good. I'm doing what I need to do.
right.
And I try to that's kind of where my head's at when I'm on stage. Like, okay, like this is your music, girl. This is a representation of you, right? Like give it everything you have, girl.
Of course, you just go for it.
Yeah. And I think about like when I was like a little kid, like singing in my bedroom, like, okay, this is what you need to do.
Yeah. Um, do, do you feel, okay, let's put it this way. Are there any specific themes or topics that you feel strongly about exploring through your music?
I mean, right now it's been heartbreak, but I do want to get into like I'm very like anti-religion and I want to get
Right.
into some things like that. I want to talk about something a little bit more meaningful at a certain point.
Sure.
But but right now I'm just having fun, and I got my heart broke a couple years ago, so
Oh, I'm
the song,
sorry. Yeah,
it's okay. It was so long ago at this point, but
yeah.
it takes a while for these songs to come out. So
Yes.
I just kind of rolling with that right now.
Okay. Right. I'm going to ask you some fun questions now, Nick. So be prepared.
Okay. Okay.
If your music were a flavor of ice cream, what would it be?
I think it would be a flavor of ice cream. It would be chocolate and peanut butter.
Right. I love chocolate, but not peanut butter. I don't know why. I just don't like the texture. But that's a good answer.
Oh my gosh, I love peanut butter.
Do you? Oh no, I can't. I just even
Yeah, I
thinking
put peanut butter
about
on
it.
everything.
Oh man, I must try it again. Maybe with some
No, yeah, I'm
honey.
obsessed.
Oh yeah. Oh. And
I
what's the
put it in my I put it
yeah?
in my oatmeal.
Do you? And
Yeah, it's so good.
what's it like? Is it
Uh-huh.
melt with the oatmeal?
Yeah, it thickens the oatmeal quite a
Oh
bit, and you get like
wow.
you don't really taste the texture of the peanut butter anymore because it like
Okay.
melts into it, but it thickens the oatmeal and you get the flavor.
Oh nice. Oh, I must try that. With fans, Nick, what's the weirdest fan interaction you've ever had?
Um, I don't think I've had anything too crazy just yet. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to think of one. I've had some like crazy messages like online. Um,
Okay.
but nothing too crazy. Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Well, just as well. Just as well. I think, if you got those crazy, I'm sure you do get crazy people out there. You just, I suppose, can block them or just ignore them.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But I would assume mostly, the fans are saying, "Oh, you're a great guy. I love your music." And talking of
Yeah,
that,
they're usually
yeah,
they're
carry on.
usually pretty sweet. Yeah, they're
Oh,
usually pretty sweet.
oh, that's sweet. Well, Nick, unfortunately, I just looked at the time. We're about to run out of time. But before we go, could you just tell us where fans and future fans can follow you and get your music, etc., on social media?
Yes, my name is Nick Karcher, and you can follow me on all social media at it's Nick Karcher, ITSNICK KARCHER. And all of my music is available to stream wherever you stream music. And I just put out a new song called You're the One that I hope
Oh,
you love.
fantastic, Nick. Thank you so much once again for taking time out of your day to come and chat with us. I've really enjoyed the conversation.
Thank
And
you.
thank you. I hope you have a great day, the rest of your day.
Thank you. I hope you have an amazing day.
Thank you, Nick, and you take care.
All right, you as well.
Thanks, Nick. See you then.